Wow.
Welcome back to our channel. We come across a lot of creatures every day and think of how cute and harmless they are. But are they? Let's find out. Here are 10 dangerous creatures that you see every day. Number 10. Ants. Are there any houses without ants? Wait, let me rephrase it. Are there any place without ants? It'll take some time for us to find an answer for it. That's how widespread ants are. And what's even crazier is that there are different types of ants with different levels of danger. Not all ants are dangerous, but among them, the fire ants are the ones we should look out for. With a brownish-red color and bigger size than the average ants, fire ants can be distinguished easily. There are almost 280 different types of fire ants in the world. It is said that a single sting from a fire ant is fatal enough to cause anaphylaxis, which is an allergic reaction that spreads across the entire body and can lead to death. But these reactions are not visible in everyone. Some people are fortunate enough to stay unharmed even after being bitten by these fire ants. Try to learn how to distinguish fire ants. Better safe than never. Number 9. Mosquitoes. Bzzz. Just the sound of mosquitoes is enough for us to abandon our work and start swatting them. Now these are also species that we just can't seem to avoid. Mosquitoes penetrate our skin with a pointed mouth to drink blood. The itch that seems to last forever after a mosquito bite is not the thing we should be concerned about. Some of these mosquitoes don't stop at just a blood-drinking fiasco. They carry malaria and dengue and transfer them into our system while feasting on our blood. It goes without saying how deadly both malaria and dengue can be without expert treatment. Around 2 million people die every year due to malaria and dengue. How crazy is that such tiny creatures are responsible for the death of that many people around the world? It doesn't end here. These mosquitoes were found to be the carriers of the Zika virus too. This makes them more dangerous than we'd like to believe. Number 8. Hornets. The first thing our parents did when we were stung by an insect was examining if it was by a hornet or not. Even though we considered the big hornets as common and harmless, these are more dangerous than they appear. Hornets are actively found in the continents of Africa, Europe, and North America, but the ones with the size up to 1.5 inches are commonly spotted in Asia. These hornets have the power to kill a person. Over 30 to 50 people die every year as a result of their attack. The stings of the average-sized hornets are different from those of the bigger ones. The smaller one stings can be treated the same way a bee sting can be treated, but the bigger hornet stings may be incurable. Studies have shown that people who were stung by the bigger hornets were affected with a rapid allergic reaction that caused them to die a painful death. Talk about scary. Number 7. Stonefish. We just can't say no to some delicious seafood platter, can we? Some of the most ordinary-looking fish can be the tasty ones, but what if the tasty dish on your plate is one of the most venomous fish? Stonefish, like the name suggests, have an appearance similar to a rock or a stone to hide from their predators. These fish are served as some of the most exotic seafood dishes in countries like Australia, India, and Indonesia. What makes the stonefish dangerous is the presence of 13 spines along its back. These spines contain glands responsible for injecting venom into the enemy's body when they step on these fish. Their venom is so strong that it can easily kill a person with enough poison content in their body. Next time you go for a swim, make sure to avoid stepping on these deadly fishes. You don't want to end up in a hospital, do you? Number 6. Ticks. There are some insects you should be aware, and ticks are one of them. These tiny insects seem like the ones to just bite you and leave a mark. But no, these insects cause several diseases like Lyme disease. These insects bite into your skin and suck blood, but what is surprising is that you'll never feel pain when they bite, as they have a special type of saliva that covers your skin. The Lyme disease they carry has the potential to kill humans and don't need to enter an affected host to spread the disease. Just how dangerous is that? Watch out for these killers. Number 5. Cone snail. Seafood is never complete without some snail dishes on the side. My fellow seafood lovers will agree with us on this one. Snails, especially cone snails, can be quite tasty too if they don't kill you. Cone snails are usually found in tropical warm waters. These creatures can be easily distinguished from the other snails due to their cone-shaped shells adorned with various colors. To make it short, they look unique and astounding with the different colored shells, but looks can't be trusted, right? It was found that these creatures poison both underwater creatures and humans. Their venom isn't exactly aimed at humans, but in case people are on the receiving end of this venom, consider yourself dead. Their venom has the power to shut down a person, starting with paralysis, which later turns to coma, then later inevitable death. Every year, 36 people die after being poisoned by these cone snails. I'm sure you would look and avoid certain snails with cone-shaped shells the next time you order seafood. Number 4. Horses. With their majestic body, powerful strides, and amazing power, who doesn't love and adore horses? It is indeed one of the most domesticated animals that people can't seem to hate, rightfully so. But behind their loving eyes and playful exterior lies a dangerous side that not many people are aware of. Looks can be deceiving, and here is an example. It is quite a shock to know that these majestic creatures cause the death of 20 people a year. Unbelievable, right? Before you start freaking out, let me assure you that most of the deaths recorded were due to accidents. Considering the size and build of the horses, it is likely that a wrong footing or a slip can cause a person some major casualties. In most cases, horses kick the person that approaches them as a sort of self-defense and intend no threat to them intentionally. Who would have thought that these graceful beings can be dangerous due to their size? Even then, they are one of the most preferred animals for domestication. Are you scared out of your wits yet? If you haven't been surprised and shocked till now, then hold on. You're about to move into the top 3 on the list of dangerous creatures that you see every day. Number 3. Elephants. As kids, we all must have had that dream of standing near an elephant or climbing onto its back. Even though they are the biggest land animals, they are given the title gentle giants. Despite their size, these animals are some of the calmest and the most loving ones out there. With the strength that they possess, it's highly likely for accidents and deaths to occur. Most of the deaths caused by elephants were a result of unintentional events. It doesn't entirely mean that they don't ever attack. They get into war mode whenever the safety of their group is concerned or are provoked and are ready to trample on people who stand in their way. Around 500 deaths are reported each year due to the attack of elephants. Such loving creatures but deadly strength. What's worst is the fact that the death rate due to elephants increases. Hunters kill around 100 elephants every year. Not every elephant is like Dumbo. Number 2. Snakes. Remember that huge snake you held in your arms when you went to the zoo that one time? If you base your whole opinion of snakes on that one huge harmless snake, you'll need to change it now. The unmissable hissing sound that can be heard once in a while from your garden or behind the bushes can be quite a problem. As you may know, not all snakes are poisonous, but distinguishing the poisonous ones from the non-poisonous ones is a task in itself. The scary part is that they can be found just about anywhere. From inside your shoes to small hole on your wall, they can curl up and fit anywhere. The most poisonous snake need not be the biggest ones. Sometimes the tiny snakes found inside your boot are enough to make death knock on your doorstep. Snake bites cause 6 deaths per year. We don't know about you, but the next time we see a snake, we'll run for our lives. Number 1. Spiders. We're all familiar with the 8-legged creature that walk around our house as if they own it. It is one of the most common creatures to be found in our households. Even though a permanent resident, the sight of one can surely make our heart skip a beat, and not in a good way. Before you decide to take on the task of letting them be your roommate, know this. They are known to be silent killers. These silent killers cause 7 deaths per year. I know it's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Here is a relieving fact for you. Among the 43,000 species of spider, only 30 species are found to be poisonous. The other species are poisonous, but fortunately the venom is meant for other animals. The cause of death due to a spider bite is the allergic reaction that spreads throughout the body. If you see a spider from now on, think of a well-planned murder operation before handling it. Did we miss out on any animals or insects? Let us know your opinions and suggestions in the comment box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back next week with another super fun video. Stay tuned.